What's happening? It's one extra, one half of the Troublemakers. It's your boy Viz. Right now, Ace is scared basically because the guy that I'm about to interview is a real hard man. That's what we understand. It's your boy Viz. I want to welcome Danny Dyer to the studio. What's happening, Danny?
How are you, sunshine? You good?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
What's the matter with Ace? What's the matter with him?
He's scared. He's scared
what's
of
he
you.
Scared of? Well, what's he
I
scared
don't know.
of?
He's just heard a few stories. He's heard that you basically play yourself in all the films that you star in, and you're a bit of a hard man. So he said he'll give this one a miss.
Oh, that's disappointing. That is, you know, I've got no problem with the fella. You know, seems like a nice geezer.
Cool, man. So what you been up to recently, bro? I know you're a busy guy.
I've just had a movie come out, Dead Man Running, with 50 Cent, which was a great thing to be part of.
Are you a 50 Cent fan?
I was, yeah. I love him.
Okay.
You know, I love him. You know, I'm a Dre nut. I love a bit of Dre and all that. You know, so it's great to meet the man, and he's a true gentleman. I've got to say.
What was it like working with him now? I mean, he's not a trained actor.
No, he's not trained.
He's
no.
not a trained actor.
You know, nor am I. So,
nor you.
You know, he's a poet in my eyes. You know, he's a man that works with words. He's a wordsmith. So I think acting suits him in a way. I think, you know, there's a few people out there go, "Oh no, he's rubbish in the film," but I think he holds his own. You know, I think he does a good job, man. I'll tell you what, he did. He never got his lines wrong once.
He never got his lines.
Came in, smashed it. I think that's because he wanted to get it done and he wanted to get out lively. But you know what? I've just got to say, he was just a lovely man. A lovely man. He's a businessman, you know, and for him to support our little film. I think he earns like 20, 30 million pound a year.
He's in the Forbes list, isn't he?
Do you know what I mean? So for him to come over and support our little movie, it says a lot about him.
All right. So on set, we understand it was very, very professional. I interviewed Ashley Waters not too long ago, and I told him that I read a review that yourself and him, you got rave reviews basically, put in a good performance in the film. But what was the nightlife like? Did you, Asher D, and 50 Cent link up in the night and just go on the town, not really?
Listen, I'd love to have. You know, you can't go nowhere with him. How can you go anywhere with 50 Cent? It becomes a circus, mate. I tell you, you know, it's like you can't just slip out, go to a little lap dancing gaff and all that. Don't happen like that, mate. It's like, you know, I'd love to have. I think he done his job. He goes back to his room. He's got an entourage around him like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
You know, there's some naughty people around him, you know, like they look like they just walked straight off death row, to be honest with you. I think Asher was more pally with him. Asher sort of worked with him before, so, you know, they had a bit of a connection. But, you know, apparently he was a fan of mine.
What's the best film that you've taken part in your opinion? My favourite is probably The Business, but you got Football Factory, Human Traffic, Adulthood.
Yeah, I loved The Business. I'm proud of that. You know, for me personally, probably Severance, because I love horror films. You know, I'm trying to get away from the gangster thing, and I'm moving into the horror thing now. I've just finished doing a horror movie called The Basement. I'm about to start another movie called Devil's Playground, which is another horror movie. So I like doing comedy and all. You know, I like a bit of comedy. So I think with Severance, I got an opportunity to do both. You know, playing a you know, I'm like the action hero, and I get to be funny in it. So for me, it was a perfect role.
What's it like off screen for you? Are a lot of people scared of you because of the films that
I don't think so, mate. In? Not at all. I don't. You know, I'm just a normal fella, really. You know, the press it's the press, really. They pigeonhole you. I think maybe it's the way I speak. And I come from Canning Town, and they book me as some sort of hard man. I don't really play hard men. You know, I like to think I played a bad boy with a heart. Yeah. You know what I mean? I like people to find me a bit endearing more. In the business, I'm not a hard man in any way, shape, or form. You know. So, you know, they're labelling me like that, but I'm not like that at all. Listen, I won't let people, you know, if it goes off, I'll have it. But, you know, I want to swerve all that, man. Fighting's a mugs game, man. Who wants to be rolling about on the cobbles?
There you go. You heard it from the man himself. All right, so Danny Dyer's Deadliest Men. Talk us through that programme. Who came up with the concept and what was it like filming it?
Well, look, it was a mad idea, mate, you know. I think that I met some good people on it, don't get me wrong, I think, but towards the end of the second series, you're running out of people to do, mate, because proper people, they don't want to go on the telly talking about crime and the people, you know, how many heroes they've chopped off and all that, you know. So we started to go into the realms of plastic gangster a little bit, and it was starting to bore me a little bit, you know. I like doing, you know, I met some good people like Vic Dark, who's from my manor, and he is the real deal, there's no two ways about that, but when we started to go into the realms of SAS people and that's proper, do you know what I mean? You're talking SAS, you're talking like, you know, people that have been fighting in the Falklands and, you know, walking time bombs, really,
Easy
mate.
for you. You just went for your phone book, didn't you, for that cast?
Well, yeah, you know what? I had a bit of a nightmare the other week. I got burgled, right?
Oh, no.
Yeah. So, you know, a few of them deadliest men have got a call. not that they've burgled me, but, you know, just to put the feelers out, you know?
Well, this is what... My only disappointment with you is I heard, I'm not sure if this is true, but you turned down a part in EastEnders. Is that Is
Yeah,
that true?
yeah.
Why would you do
Well,
such
you
a
know what
thing?
it was?
That's a dream come true for
Nah,
me or Ace.
Well, listen. They put an idea to me. You know, they hadn't actually offered me the role yet. They put it to me. They gave me an opportunity. They said I'll be in it for a couple of weeks. They said they want me to shake up a few characters and all this sort of stuff. But you know, I'm not ready for that, man. I'm like, you know what? You start going into the realms of EastEnders, then the whole press thing is a whole new beast.
Yeah.
You know, and that frightens me. I respect the people that are in it because I think it's a tough gig. You know, you got to bang the scenes out lively. You know, you don't really get another chance to go again on it. You just got to crack on, get it done. And I think you can get quite bored doing it, mate. I think that the thing is that as an actor, you know, you some of them, you see it in their eyes, man. They turn up, have a bacon roll in the morning, and they can't wait to get the lines done, get home. And I see it. That's not a good thing. It's not healthy, that, you know. And so look, I don't want to write it off. You know, I don't want to upset the BBC. I think that they do some good work, but at this moment in time, man, I'm making movies. Why would I want to go and do EastEnders? It doesn't really make sense.
So that's a step back for you. Well, would you say, like,
you know, I'm not booking myself better than anyone else, but I think that, you know, it's a very fickle business, and I think that, you know, if I start going doing a soap, it'd be tough for me to go back and do movies. That's the reality. I could earn a few quid out of the soap, but I've got a few more movies in me yet, mate.
It's strange because you seem like you've got a good head on your shoulders in terms of the world of acting and whatnot. Like, but you're not a trained actor, as you mentioned. So how did you get into it, and what was your first big break?
I think my first role was, I'll tell you what it was. The only reason I went to school, I used to bunk off every lesson, right? But I used to love drama because it come very naturally to me. I don't know why that is. And obviously, you know, coming from the school that I come from, I had to keep it quite low. So I'd sort of go to like after school drama things and improvisation things and all that. You know, and my pals, you know, they'd ruin me for it. You know?
So you didn't tell your friends at the time that you was going?
I kept it low for as long as possible. And then I went to this place in Kentish Town on a Sunday, which is like, it's like for underprivileged kids sort of thing, you know. And I went there and I got picked out by an agent. And on the Monday I had an audition for a thing called Prime Suspect 3. I got the part. And I've never looked back since then, really. And I think that, you know, my training is life. I think that that's what acting's about. It's about drawing on experiences, you know, from personal experiences and emotional things, and being able to bring that to life on screen. It's about having presence and about being interested. And, you know, when you speak, people want to listen. Simple as that. That's what it's about, you know. People will say I do the same thing. You know, most of the roles I've done, you know, have been in a Cockney accent, you know, but... You know, if you watch them carefully, I do mix it up a little bit, you know. I do try to change things a bit. You've got to try and do that. But I feel blessed that I'm working. I've got a niche in the market. Yeah. You know, and it could all end tomorrow. So I'm not getting on my IELTS. I've never claimed to be Laurence Olivier. But I'll book myself. I think I'll go up against anyone. No, you definitely opened up your own lane, and you've run with it very successfully. Exactly, man, exactly. Any other accents? I heard you just mention accents there. Maybe an Italian accent, or you know, French or Jamaican or African. Well, you know what? I think the ultimate one is you got to go and do the American thing, really. I think that's the main thing, really. You know, so you know that's not an hard one to do. Look, listen, I want to play an aristocrat. Yeah. You know, it's about people pushing a boat out and taking a risk with me. You know, I can do it. I got it in me. You know, it's just getting the right role, isn't it? All right. Anyone that knows me, Viz, basically knows I've got a few tricks up my sleeve in terms of football or on the football pitch. A bit of a wing, mate, a good player. Wing wizard, yeah. I heard wing wizard. Yeah, I'm a bit of a wing wizard, mate. So I heard that you're chairman of Greenwich Borough FC. Is that true? I was for a while. Listen, basically, my pal Tamo, who's in Dead Man Running. Yeah, big up Tamo. You know, I love Tamo, man. Listen, he asked me to do him a favour. You know, he wanted to raise a bit of awareness for the club. So, you know, I got involved a bit. Listen, the disappointing thing is it's no longer there. Yeah. They've knocked it down. The council wanted it back. It's been there since 1928. No Ian Wright's first club. No way. They've knocked it down and whacked up a few flats. There's nothing you could do about it. You know, you try to claim squatters' rights on the thing, but on the land, Tamo, but didn't work out. So does Tamo play out? What's Tamo like? Because I played football. He's a better player. Look, he's a presence. Don't worry about that. He's a big lump, isn't he? I played football with Jeff. Jeff Bell's a good player. He's a bully on the pitch, though. Yeah, no, absolutely. That's his game, isn't it? He goes crazy. He goes, Viz, bring that. He likes to ping the ball a little bit. Same as, listen, Tamo, you know, he's a target man, and you whack that ball up to him, he'll bring it down. Don't you worry about that. Okay. I think he's a better centre half myself. You know, young forwards running towards him, but he's a good forward and all. All right.